So I suppose I will go for all 6-lap races on B with legit neither. To get one of these legit unique lap out of the way. And I just upgraded a lot of the stuff on here, obviously. Yeah. Nope, not Garda. Here goes. If we try and figure this out, say it's 90 seconds to a lap. 33. This could wind up still being like an hour and 45-ish to 2 hours. Which is one of the shorter unique lap, actually. Apart from 1 and 2, I think. And then I can't get air or boost, can't do anything. I can trick all day long for no reason. Just for fun, but I can't do anything with it. Because I do, this is the 30th unique lap, the 30th random. Because I do need to quit avoiding unique lap stuff, especially on legit where it takes longer. Even if it is a great big 2.5 hour, 3.5 hour thing, you gotta get it. You can't just put it off. Can't keep putting it off, because you know, if you put it off more like that, you know what that means? That later on, you'll have nothing but that to do, which is not ideal. That's where you knock some of the stuff out. In between stages and classes, whatever else. And then I didn't even go that way. Frick was I doing? Won't be above 45 at this rate. Swear! Won't be above 45 at this rate. Going that freaking slow. Taking the wrong path. Speak words. Taking the wrong path. Critter you want just now. Hey. And I can't even make that, swear to God. It is quite a nice day. It is 70 all of a sudden for St. Patrick's Day. I got my green on this Nike shirt on, right? And I wore this about the same time last year, March 20th, for a whole lot of stage crap. That was my longest single pier session ever, I think, actually. Over 7 hours. This time last year. Last March. And I can't make that move. I can't. With a bit of help. Six laps and I can't do any. Yeah, this will be 2 hours. I think when I could plow through all 72 of race laps here, I could do all that. What is like 9 by... No. 90 seconds by 72. This is IGT, right? It better... Yeah, unique lap is IGT. So... 108 minutes, that was a $1:48. And they won't all be that. Yeah, we're like an hour and 45 to 2 hour window. Oh no, yeah, no, I can't even get up there on the, with nothing yet. I mean, the 130s. Try and keep the tricks interesting for entertaining video. What trick will I do next? How about that one? Bam. Got me a nice glass of Mountain Dew, and all the bubbles are rising to the top like a lava lamp or some crap. tilt in that direction as I tricked. That made either nose. How the crud? How did you get both inputs? With the trick input of that direction and leaning in that direction simultaneously. How the crud on actual did you do that just now? Yeah, I can't even get up here, dude. And even if I could, it's a big waste of time. Oh my god, I can. That was like easy, the frick. Could have been doing that probably. And then what is the point, I think, of, oh god. Yeah, then go flying off. I do not believe that was worth it. Hang on. And then I can't drive. One. How am I still lapping somebody on rookie right now? I saved a hair of time. And then even without boosting or preloading, doing nothing. And then I also thought of something in the shower this morning. No upgrades. I gotta add that now. Oh, with enough speed I can make that, yeah. No upgrades. Which I think no upgrades apart from the ancient class and the tour being the exception. But I can run through here and I can add a whole new tier for legit and all three hacked. Of like, oh my god. That just added way too many. Do I even do that? Do I even do that? Because that's several hundred more. I'll hit 2,000 runs at that point. Do I even do that? Of like... There's too many. How about like... medium hacked, no boost, no upgrades. For a class run or some crud. Then I can hop over to like... legit neither, no upgrades. So nothing. With a stage run or some crud. Then like a full hacked with both, but no upgrades. Unique lap or some crud. Oh my god. You need to stop with making ideas. I'm trying to think of stuff. I'm 34th, Daniel 33, all of a sudden. What the frick was that? And then I'm Daniel crashing. Frick was that? Y'all suck so much actual manure. I'm lapping them without boosting. They're a rookie. Ding 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 ding. Go. I hope I get so hyped up on this dang sugar right now. Swear to crud. Might bring a few snacks over, you don't know. Or put music on. Or miss the damn thing, that too. What the frick was that? All y'all flying around. Can make it up there, like, yeah. Like it was meant to be. And then I guess flop down here if there's even a freaking point doing that. You can't make crud. This was worse, okay. I don't guess I hit the dang crud up here, yeah. Yeah, 30-80'd that, dude. So I am 134.11 for Class B neither at Timber. This will basically just be I Spy with the trick system, or like a freaking a guessing game. What trick do I do next? Place your bets on it, folks. If you guessed the Super Kennedy, you won just now. If you guessed the cliffhanger, the skyscraper just now, oh, trick right. How'd I make that quit? Frick on earth? Oh, was not ready for that. I guess I'll hang it up here for a bit. And then hop down. Go over to there or something, yeah. Drive, drive, drive. Idiot bozo clown. Go, go, go. I'm 33.49. There it is. Yeah, that's at 9:35.17. So if we're 10 minutes at each one, or just under that, then yeah, we're here for 2 hours. Which is alright, actually. That's about an 80% true run. Cannot believe how much more bearable 2 hours has gotten compared to a couple years ago, where I actually moaned and dang near passed away when it was 3 hours. And I can do that basically just fine now. Yeah, I'm gonna freaking need that way to make it at all. God, I swear. And then I can't do a dang. I'm gonna clobber that bridge. Ow, God, every time. But I gotta head that way, I think. It is a beautiful, at the very end of winter here, early spring day. Bye-bye cold. We did not get snow at all this year. There was one morning in January 28th or 9th or something at 7 a.m. or something. I can't even do that, boy. Yo, I can't even do that. I gotta freaking go right now, I think. Swear, dude. Couldn't even do that crap. With nothing on yet. Oh yeah, we got one brief snow at the end of January for an hour in the morning, and it was not much at all, and it was all melted by noon. It was all gone. So we never really got a proper snow. There was no snow this winter. And it's already St. Patrick's Day, about to be the first day of spring, and it's in the 70s all of a sudden, and mostly clear. So yeah, we took winter this year and just clicked skip. Frick that. And I've never seen that, by the way, of being here for dang near 6 years. I've never seen that. We just skipped winter and did not get any snow at all. I don't think it even dropped below 40 during the day. Or not, it was maybe in the 30s a few times. That was it. It was quite warm for a winter, actually, in Idaho. So yeah, I thought about it in the shower, how no upgrades is gonna, I freaking have to go right now. How no upgrades is gonna screw everything. With turning and speed and everything, and if you're in events here or trial mode, if you're on Class D with nothing, basic everything, you're gonna have no speed and no turning at all. You're on a basic sprocket, basic shocks, basic tires, basic Class D motor. You top out at 20 miles an hour and cannot turn at all. And then if I chuck in, if it's a no upgrades with neither of these, either on top of that, then I am just trying to paralyze myself. I can't do a dang thing. I'll be doing 2-minute race laps. A race event will take a freaking minute longer than it should at that point. What'd I tell you? I can't go that goddamn way. What'd I tell you? Well, you can't do crud. But I was fairly certain that way is faster still. But is it though if I'm crashing now? I can't make it, dude. So here is on a legitimate game without boosting or preloading. We're doing all 6-lap races on Class B. B voice, dude. Frick was that? And you can see my haircut now, by the way. That I got on, I believe, Sunday. Yes. You're not going to sit here for a back-to-back unique lap. What are you actually on? I'm not going to like for 2 hours for this one, and then a couple more for the next one. Not if I hack it and bring back boost or something. Not if I do one of them. I can kind of have some mercy on myself and pick something faster. Or do I chuck in the new upgrades and try that for the first time? I swear. What were you doing back there, Green Bread? I've been having some weird dreams last couple of days. A couple nights ago is I am up here in my room watching all these planes, and this is like freaking 5 a.m., 7 a.m., like middle of the night or sunrise or something, just throughout the whole night, like an all-nighter. I'm watching all types of planes fly around. They were from, commercials to twin props to stunt planes to fighter jets and everything. Watching all types of planes fly around like at full wham at 500 miles an hour. Circling around my whole neighborhood, around the whole city in crud. And that was for some great big air show or some great big event that according to my father, I was not supposed to know about. And my door was open here, and he caught me watching all of it at 7 a.m., 9 a.m. and got mad at me. That was so, he was mad at me for watching planes fly around. It made no actual sense. What the crap? Then half even further up on the bridge happened again. And then this morning, just a lot of folks were peeing on themselves. It made no crap. I couldn't see for a sec. Sorry. So my dreams are just shooting up the good stuff right now in March. But I've wrecked twice this lap. Oh well. Freak off. I don't care. You cannot sub 130 this. Great. Only one trick. Wow, you suck. The clouds are going. What direction is that? Northwest-ish? Or west-ish? Kind of. Frick was that noise? Heard that. Or a big, great big whistling type noise, but it was super deep, and we're still not done. Yowza. At Teton Ridge right now. How did I make that? I'm gonna frick this bridge thing, apparently. It's at the main way, because why not? A pro on that flip, and I made it. Alright, screw you, apparently. Can't make that. Gotta fly over to her. And that might dang near be better, actually. Can I please? Over here, yeah. I have not been looking at checkpoints of where I'm at time-wise on a certain jump. Swing 43 at that shortcut point there is better than I have been. This is a solid no boost lap right now on B for Teton. And you can barely make that one. Is sub 130 a thing here? I'm guessing no. I actually snuck through there nice. I'm guessing no. Oh god. Just about. Golly, 9:15. So I've been a super lazy bum on the first two for this series, actually, the all no boost and all freestyle no boost. Took till last night in March to finally upload all the times for those to the Speedrun LB. And I sat here and I plowed through like 84, 85 submissions for like an hour and a half. God, that was grueling. And when I record the phone on 720, it's dang near impossible to read the LB of what I did for IGT. And I am so glad that OBS basically fixes that. Because I was not about to do it the hard way and go count every freaking lap and draw things on. So I actually made like a few assumptions on my times that can just about okay. I'm not so sure about that. That was dicey just now. Made several assumptions actually on a lot of my no boost times. Because I couldn't frickin' see the dumb thing on that goddamn video. That phone video from back in November. Checking out the no boost route here. No boost, no preload route. For Alto Vista here, it sure as frick isn't some bullcrap like that. I don't know what you're supposed to do then. But I can whoosh over to here. Not quite that one though. I know this rock thing up here, it's gonna screw me. Here, I don't need these on then. Wait a minute. Yeah, they were on it all the time. Golly. Okay, you are a retard. I'm sorry. What? Cordova there. Was up here even better compared to that? I'm not sure at this point. Even now, my Mountain Dew is still bubbling. I can't believe you freaking Cordova'd back there. And how do you expect... Good, yeah, there it is. How do you expect that crud to happen? Frick no. Am I hanging it hard left? What am I doing? I ain't so screwed lap 2. And then when you can't get air here, is it even better to... What's the better way for that bit? I might still just keep it left. I don't know. And then I've got no frickin' clue what the best way forward through here is. Just some bull like that. And then I better make that one though, yes, where it's not trick too soon and half a count he was tricking on the ground. Yeah, that was worse than the initial. Let's not do that ever again. First of all, basic right here, not Cordova. I'm gonna check and see if that way even is better. Am I heading the main way now? I couldn't make any of those goddamn hills, man. I feel like I would have gotten over to there by now. I do not think that was better. And then it sure as crap won't be flying up this dang thing. That was probably not any better. I'm gonna try right, actually, because there's no jumps in it. Right, 100%. Then just kind of, apart from that tree and crud, slide your way up here. $134. Made, what the frick was, okay, how did I do that? I don't know what that was just now. I snuck around that tree. How did I do that? Just, what? That was it just now, how you make that. That just saved a good couple of seconds right there. About 2 seconds, yeah. 32 all of a sudden. I can sneak into faster advanced, but not Cordova. Idiot. So I guess, yeah, this way is better. Now, how do you expect? Yeah, no. Now, what was this? What were you on? Frick was that last time? How the crap? Dry, what are you doing? I don't know what that was. Pulled off a freaking miracle somehow last time. You made that. I don't know what route that was. I got that once on that one. And that was it. semi made it that time. Good enough anyway. Thinking about putting music on for the remainder of it. Never a bad idea. $9:30. Over here. Wait a minute, wrong thing. What the frick? I swear. Hello. There. Crud. I believe it's here. Yeah. And then I go here, I think, yeah. If I could hear it, hello. I can't hear anything. Go to that. Connect. What are you doing? What about Garda? And then I can't make boo. I swear I can't make crud. Barely even that. We're about 9, like mid-9s, each one so far. Even there is risky for that. 34s pretty consistently. Just to skip that dang thing. Speed that along. No specials yet, I don't think. There's the first one. Can I do it here with nothing? I think it's risky. No, it's fine. It's perfect. Zipped up there. I can make that controlled and not fly into it way too fast at 110 miles an hour. Yeah, there's not much point to no tricks because it would wind up being basically the same thing as no boost. Here's the last lap. It takes a while, obviously. But, I was that close from preloading on that jump. Because I'm sick of missing everything on these hills like that crud, yes. I was on Class D right there. Like back in Maxis at this race. To stick a fork in Mount Garda. Ugh. Oh, thanks, tire. Killed all my momentum. I killed all my momentum. God, I couldn't make it. $9.31. What is this crap on my pants? How did these get here? These are just put these on. These are new, fam. Took a shower this morning. If you got her. I should have all 21 outfits. Here's Kosa, a hopefully a bit shorter one. Pro, just like that. Hi, what's the game plan for that right there? Okay, well, I can't freaking do anything. Hanging it right, I guess, to dodge those trees or some crap. God dang it. The only chance of even, swear to God, because I can't go between those trees if you're not fast enough or high enough to even make it in the first place. That ain't gonna work. Just hanging right there, I guess. I also began last night from like 12 to 12:30, about half an hour. Began counting my total seconds of all pure content on this channel, swear. And I stopped at 414,818 seconds at the end of 2023, the New Year's Special Part 3. Gotta pick that up today and do 24 and 25. And what I've got so far this year, as of this video, for where I'm at. Just as an idea or a ballpark figure of where I'm at total-wise. Hi. Frick. Who's that? About 10 seconds better than mid-20s for Kosa. That's good. Speeding things along. That should be a minute off, theoretically, from the first couple. On our time here. Yeah, make that, please. I swear. How did that work? I could take off some speed and still make that, wow. 24 again? Yeah. I was doing just fine before this idea came along. Swear, dude. What the hell was that? Hang on. No. Oh, God. There's a highlight for this video. Shut the door, dude. With the Mountain Dew. Oh, God. Okay. Last lap of Kosa as well. I'm sorry. What was that? Oh, God. Oh, no. Sorry, where did that come from? Why did you dang flip right there? I swear. The Mountain Dew is getting to you. Frick was that? 23, heck yeah. 8:38, told you, about a minute off. There's a lot of cars out there all of a sudden. I think school might be getting off like an hour or something. Sneak that one in. Hit the goddamn rock. There you go. Got two more, huh? And there's a lot of places and areas that are about to be an issue if I can't boost anywhere or get in the air. You can make that just fine. Calm down, dude. And then I'm afraid the shortcut isn't happening. Yep. Great. Gotta hit the dumb way and waste time here now. After saving time at Kosa. Can't even make that. Yowza. But if we're about to be $1.50 at Phu Temples. I can't make any of this with neither. Is that even the way anymore? I'm not sure. May not be if I can't make any of that bullcrap. No, I think they both suck. I don't think it matters. And then I can't quite... Oh, God. You can't make anything now. Even this crap. Ay, ay, ay. Yep, $1.50. Told you. I'm gonna try a different way here. Now I think this way still just about works. With speed on it. Oh, come on. Frick on earth. What does it take then? Can't quite skip that. Get that out of the way. I'm gonna try left the frickin' freestyle way, literally. You were even worse that time. Kinda quit. Getting gear were you? More than second. I guess we're trying left on this crap. Let's not do a front flip there. See if this can't be any better. Could even clear that. Okay, I'm not gonna clear a dang thing no matter what, basically. Not even that. Okay, dude. And then I feel like I dang near made this, though. If I just keep some of the speed on it. Yeah, you can make that. Okay, good. You can just about make those. Heck yeah. Good. So left was a fair amount faster, I think. There's from 51 to 44. We're about to be 11 here at this one. And then I really can't... Like, with momentum? With momentum, you can't do that. Okay. I'm just bouncing off of that crap every dang time. Made that fun. Love how basically nothing takes a long time now after when you're so numb to it. And plus just time in general is so fast now. Time has not been right at all for a number of years now. I guess it was left. Less crap in the way going left. There's just no way up there, huh? Yeah, please make that this time. Swear, dude. Yeah, get a slide on. Yeah, there you go. Well made it. Good enough, I suppose. Gotta keep it in gear, 43. There you go. First time that I've, I think, talk burped on camera. Finishing Kosa, I swear. Nothing you can do makes that, alright. And then I make that further and further each time now, actually. Feel like I'm out of my mind. Feel like my life ain't mine. Dang near made that. from the 20s to the 40s, way slower. The clouds are pretty nice today, actually. I think it's approaching 3 use some quid. Doing that front flip. Ooh, that's why, I swear. I'll look at y'all boosting and getting... How quick was your Flintstone? You were kicking so fast. Frick was that? They bug out. They can trick at freestyle plus 9. Makes no sense. Trick stat 190. The crud was that? Even a half-aid one can make that now. To finish this crap storms, huge ones, 11 minutes, man. Yeah, it's 2:48. You just got cruddier and cruddier till you spun at that point, swear. Yeah, ruined that one. And yet, because I screwed it that time, back to 47. 10:33, okay. So on 6 lap, if it's about 10 seconds either way, that would be a minute difference. Oh, God. Oh, here goes Tonga. Yowza. God dang. You can't even do that, crud here, swear. You can't make nothing when you ain't got no air, no juice. Make him go, and leave him all the night. But I can report through here pretty good. Cause come out, I know that is here right now. My universe will never be the same. I'm glad you came. I think I nailed that. Hang on. They're just about anyway. I swear, I got no idea. Okay, here. Wow. I gotta mosey and mountain climb my way up here. That was risky as crap. Bam. We're back to the low 30s apparently. That's a good 13 to 15 seconds shorter each lap than Phu Temples. So we ought to be much faster here at Tonga, and then even more so for Kiwi back into the 20s, hopefully. And then Ghost Creek will be well into the 50s at Ghost Creek. That'll suck action. Ghost Creek with nothing is gonna suck manure on Earth. And then Sandy Mountain, kind of middle of the road again, somewhere in the 30s or 40-ish. And then Glamis and Ocotillo hopefully in the teens, nice and fast. Hopefully 8s for those. Yeah. Or even 7s perhaps, who knows. Ooh, maybe, yeah. Could do a 7. That was last year. We had to look for that. Oh, just go up there. You... Wow, okay. Just now discovered that 5 minutes later. I need you now, I need you now. Da-na, na-na. Yowza with that bullcrap. Swear frick was that. Idiot clown. What the Okay, just a second one for good measure. Yep. Yep, dude. I someone 30'd it before I ripped. That is the perfect little tiny window for one quick basic, and that's it. Swear to you. Yeah, just ramp off the side of that bullcrap, idiot clown, dude. You can well make it halfway over it that way. 26 out of nowhere because I well made everything. That's wicked for a no boost. No air either. Should they add no preload to speedrun? I'm not. It's a thought. I don't know. I mean, I do it. I made it up. To finish Tonga, that wasn't as bad. Nine 12. I was not gonna go for that basic. Seizure on that crap. 29 initial. Ought to be faster now. Don't think we'll see our first sub 120 here just yet. That's more Glamis and Ocotillo in the teens at the end, but not just yet Kiwi. More like probably low 20s or something. If okay, sure, okay, frick that, not at this rate. Okay, you home tonight. You can't do 30 up here. Blades are moving fast on that thing. And then I just flop over to this thing, right? Oh, you can make that quite elegantly, actually, on the over those two, yeah. Just different than full kill. That's all quite nice, actually. Never mind. Yeah, definitely not sub 120. I hit the dang thing up there, so this is like 25 or 6. This is some crud. making this up here is a couple seconds off, hopefully. You can't make that with you. Got no clue what helmet color I chose for Susie this time. Is that white? .24, dang near. Okay, yeah, mid-20s. How did top left go right just now? Unless I mispressed it. And you can't make this, apparently. Okay. Okay. Oh, wow, fine. Gotta hang it right then, I guess, to make that. You can 100% 24, 23 if you go right there, I think. I guess I gotta go right. Could even do a basic there? Crud off, man. Swear. Golly. I get one last chance at a 24 here. Stop going left there. What are you doing, weirdo? Yeah, I went 30 to this bull crap out of nowhere. One last shot. Maybe, I'm thinking, if you don't biff anything else. What are you smoking? Stop going left. Good God. The hell is that? Go right. Like you saw that just now. Could you stop? Not helpful. There's 24 going. Frickin' go right. Yowza. Screw off path helper. Keep me right. Just be done, dude. 840 something. Didn't check it. Hey, do what I say here. On the right, correct pathway. Didn't change anything. Stop, dude. Tired of gray, man. Pick something else. Oh, here's the huge one. Here we go. Swear to yo. 150 all the way around. Here's the 11, I think, is this one. If Phu Temp was an 11, like 1030 something, this is the 11, 100%. Or will I? That's a challenge, honestly. Can I still sub 11, even here? The next 10 and a half here, just for this one. That's not going to work. All right. What am I doing there, then? And then the glare is ruining that on the freaking dark part here, once again. This problem. I wish these two windows behind me wouldn't do what they do. Or freaking bright on the screen here. I'm about to 2-minute this lap because I couldn't see straight. And doing 35 away there. Can make one there at least. I swear. And then I cannot start here. Now, this ain't happening. Yep, coming up short, but I can still make that basically. Just gotta be careful for that, I suppose. $52 because you wrecked and crap. I didn't crash, I just hit a few things. With a ramp there you go. That's a time saver. The deep one. Ain't gotta worry about braking or letting off anywhere this whole time, tell you that much. Because the bike won't even do 70. I don't know what you expect to happen here. I really don't. Frick was that? Like, hello? Wrecked me that time. But I made... What are you doing? Stop. What is the path... Okay, what is the path upper smoking today? Frick was that back there? Stop, dude. Not helpful. It was pushing me off the track involuntarily. Frick was that? Stop, dude. First you shoved me off my chosen pathway, Kiwi, then that just now. Trying to fling me off for no reason. Can we stop and keep me on the path that I see to? How did I make that crud? I stole sub 150. I stole sub 150 with Rick in that. Yeah, it was up here, so I can save a bit of time. Yeah, it was up. There it is again. Got that nice and tight, half blind just now. Now I made it the first time. Oh, freak off with this. What are you... Okay, I guess I'm gonna take that frickin' pathway then. Do not do that again. Kind of crud. It thinks there's track there. There's not. There's not. Trust me, there's not, dude. If you would drive, hello. Going, crud. Make that? What are you doing? I swear. Get gear. Way more time to react to that thing, which is semi-helpful. But I can deepen this 140 if I quit wrecking here at this thing. All those big jumps and crud. Did not take that thing out of nowhere. Thanks a lot. Stop. Stop. Stop hitting that and drive. What are you doing? Frick off and move. Go. I swear to God, go. Shut up with this crud. Don't lock my mouse in. Stop. Frick off with that. What is happening to you? Like, I want to preload so badly for that bit right there just to make it. But if you would knock it off and move, head up the right way on the side of that hill to make it, crud. Do your job, man. Thanks for nothing. Get the damn tree out of the way. Frick off and move. I gotta go that way. God, you're a bozo. Would you mind? I put a tree there. Not helpful at all, that for. Missed everything up that time. Do not delay the advanced. What are you doing? 57? Yes, swear. Go. Yeah, I couldn't react on time the first time, sorry. There you are. And then I had a great game plan for the end of it there, then a freaking tree happened. Be gone They wreck involuntarily, I swear. Now, I had a plan. Why is that tree solid? That's a dumb question, but still. Because sometimes they aren't, but that one is. It's not convenient. Move that dumb tree. What a bad spot for it. Could I hang right around it, perhaps? Maybe. That's all I can hope for at this rate. That I can, swoop around and go right past that tree. God. Yeah, I think they know on that path you can hang around there. You can swoop over like that. So they go, put a tree there. Like it's funny as crap. Now, one last frickin' try for a semi-deep 40 right now. Screw and Goose Creek, like all the way up. Why is the video stopped? Okay, interesting. I'm gonna fix that here after this one is up. Or even a break from music, who knows? I leave here about 1 minute, and I freak this up, I swear, up here. Let's not do both. Now, dark as crud. Get out of the goddamn way, move. Hit that for once, I swear. Now I'm gonna try kind of swooping it right around the goddamn thing. You would stop, frickin' camera, goddamn. Now what? Like there-ish. Semi-missing it. That's the only frickin' way to make that work, is just kind of ride the rock there. To not bounce off of that bullcrap. And then it was still trash. Okay, that was, what the frick? Okay, dude. That was worse. Yep, 11, 12. And then screw this, actually. Nope. Out of here, turn this off. And there you go. Those are done for now. Let's go to 7 out of nowhere. Quickly 1. Yay. It is what now? 3:21. That was the old bell for school getting off back in my old junior high. Yes, on a full day anyway. The minimum days were 206. Then, like on final days, it was like a super minimum day at 110. Oh, I still can't see. Okay, dude, this is a problem. Stop. It's a beautiful day. It's gorgeous. But I can't freaking see even. Son of a god. It is the whole beautiful spring charade out there, but I can't freaking see anything. Am I even on center, by the way? Check the goddamn camera. Holy frick! I knew it'd be dark now, so fix that. So brightness up, and then backlight, and then full bright, and then not full bright. Goddamn. The contrast, the hue, the gain, there it is. Yeah. And I'm still itched there, some great. Yeah, it's a 2-hour video. It is a gorgeous, partly cloudy, kind of sunny, like 70-degree day. But I can't see crud on earth. I swear. Oh, Europe. Wow, okay. I'm not gonna wreck that to get up here each time. What am I doing? Would that be the... Oh, God. Because I'm not going the freaking main way through all that U-turn bullcrap. Stop hitting BS on the way, drive. I think just flopping that and wrecking it on purpose might dang near be the only decent way, the fastest way. Because unless I head, I'm gonna test something here. I got a 140 inch with wrecking that. Now let's try lagging. No, stop it. We can make that again. Think I'll try. I will open all that back up once I'm through filming. Try left, I think. Oh. If we could stop ruining everything right here. I swear. I suppose I'll try left in gear. Nope, I'm like wrecking either way. I swear you can't take this frickin' path without anything. There's no crudding way. I'm just gonna frickin' wreck that up there by the rocks and quit. Of that huge mountain jump, I have to wreck that basically to make it in a decent time frame. Because you can't do anything here. How the crud is that staining? Yep, that was so not it. Make that weird. That was with hanging right. Yep, okay. That was so not it. Hang right, I guess. Hang right and tolerate the wreck. To teleport back up there. Oh yeah, 9 seconds, dear God. I already did that, wow. Kind of slide a bit to keep momentum on it. Double flip. No, not double flip, actually. Wow. Get that out of here. And then I guess all one can do is wreck here intentionally, literally, to get a hopefully semi-quick respawn up here, and that's it. It's gonna have to be how it is. To save you, that's a part. That's an actual part of the freaking route here at this one. You have to wreck. Wrecking there is faster. I swear, what? Makes no sense. Okay, what a good thing half of it was fake though. But can you get further up than that for that jumping crud? Quit trashing this turn here. Frick was all that. But it's March, and we're back. It's nice now. Yeah, 36 all of a sudden, down to 35 then. What keeps coming in and out of freaking existence over there? A hot air balloon is phasing through realms over there? Or some crap? Passing through membranes out there? Freak is that? Wreck. For a... What was the respawn that time? Like 4 seconds? thank the Lord that that rock is a ghost rock for that quick, because you can't make that apparently. Just 2 more times on that dicey bullquil. And then finishing nice and fast, hopefully. It can get both done in like 18 minutes. Can hopefully get both done here in like 15 or something quick. For Glamis and Ocotillo. Nice and fast. What the frick on earth? Why were you backward? Turn around. Do not send me left. What are you on? Stop. Decide for me, jerk. Go this way. What kind of crap? Stop it, path helper once again. What kind of BS was that? Why is that barrel ever sliding forward? How is that happening? What was that? I swear. Killed all your goddamn momentum in that turn. In that mud and crap. I said corner, not coffin, but I... And then wreck. Die. Because left is the soonest pathway, but should I not hang that way then? Should I hang mid to make it? I guess so. And that takes you directly through here anyway, with speed on you as well. Ooh, heck yeah. Out of the god. To hopefully finish strong for Sandy Mountain Go, dude. In more than first, more than 28. Sometime this year. On that respawn run. And you can't make that. Wow, got it. Pretty sure 35 is not a thing here, I guess. Well, not a thing. 2, 3, 4, 37 here. Okay. We did near some 10 to 10:06. I could have had up and reckon. Love when the keyboard dies. How the frick on earth? What charge is this dang thing? Is it this one plugged in? Where's the cable for it? This one? Is this? It's charging now. Frick was alright, dude. Pulling a fast one on me. Frick was that keyboard dying. Out of nowhere. Idiot. Nice and fast. Come on. We want to see 8s right here. I think an 8 here, maybe even a 7 Ocotillo. A 7 or 8, nice and fast here. Come on. Now, I couldn't make frick all back at Max's last night. or yesterday. On D, B can make that thing on, but D could not. That is a time saver. Yeah, I think I am adding no upgrades. No upgrade for both legit no boost, legit no preload. Both the no boost, no preload, and neither for legit low, medium, and full kill, which is like 12 more sets of everything without upgrades on it. It's weird. Dear crap. Like legit no upgrade, legit no boost, no upgrade, legit no boost, no preload, no upgrade. At least I think, yeah. And I forget how many total ideas there are, like mid-set, or during each set. Was it over 100 something? A couple hundred? No idea. But if that's the case, then if I can do no upgrades, everything, I wouldn't take the... Dude? Something just dawned on me. It's everything. Everything I have ever done. Even just basic legit as well. Yeah. I think it might be... It might even be the entire list that I have so far over again, with none of it having upgrades. I would be... No freaking way. I wouldn't be doubling this idea just for no upgrades. There's sub 120 on me. There's no freaking way. Hang on. Like 80 seconds per lap. 80, 162, 43, 20. 480, I think. That's about 8 minutes. Ooh, could I 7 here? Oh, I think a 7 is tight. Let's get going. And then I sure as freak better 7 Ocotillo. There's no way I'd be doubling my entire list right now and putting everything I've ever done on this whole channel all down for no upgrades. No crudden way right now. Because if so, if I just cracked, over 2,000 ideas now, over 2,500 ideas now, and I just freaking doubled my giant list here, then I just did myself in clear till 2030, then that's what they said. 118, there it is. Then I am set for the whole 3.5 years I've done pure, and I'm set for 3.5 more right now. I swear, if that right. Not if I don't knock out, crazy stages and other small stuff. Multiple per video, and then multiple videos per day. And crap. I've discovered the cap for how many stages I can do per video is basically 4. I mean, I could do more, but it just wouldn't all fit in the title anymore. I would have to call it like... Ooh, God. Just like 4 or 5 or 6 stage runs, and then just the times in it or some crud, then saying what they were in the description. So yeah, I can actually do more than 4. I can do 5 or 6, or even 7 or 8, and go on and on per vid. There's a 117 now. We might still beat this. I've been giving myself a decent time frame on checking what the frickin' IGT is per thing, right? Better. They did not swear, dude. Frick was that? Back to 19 all of a sudden. Can I make that? Not quite. And then I cannot make this one. But I can make the others. There you go, get some speed on it. To make that, bam. That was sick. And I cannot go that way too slow. $17.3. Ooh, $7.52. Got the sub 8. There it is. Told you. And then we got like 7:30. Ocotillo here, nice and fast. Theoretically on paper, anyway. Yellow again for Clayton. Last one, finally. And then I couldn't even, wow, dude, how the frick right now? I couldn't even do that. I gotta live now or something. But I can get shot over that one, swear. And then is this even happening with nothing? I don't believe so. I'm gonna experiment and try it out, but I don't think so. I don't think so. But let's see, it'd be nice. With nothing. You get sent into that bullcrap, okay? I think that is now out of order. Like entirely. Unless I just timed that wrong. I think it might be a thing still. I'm gonna keep it this way to actually make it correct. Oh yeah, that was the answer, I swear. Stop hitting that move. Go. Yeah, I'm suspecting. Do not. Stop. You wouldn't freaking stop right now. God dang. You wouldn't stop this ATV. The hell was that? God, stop. Ruining this over. Ruining this so far. Being super annoying for that bit. Screw off. Now if you would freaking mind, get up there. I could have maybe done something, but you wouldn't stop all of a sudden at no brakes. You did not stop at all right here, out of nowhere. You're not freaking letting me go that goddamn way. Stop it! Dear God, spinning out. Would you mind? Go this damn direction. The hell is that? Go that freaking way right now. Stop spinning out there. Being so annoying. Not doing that bullcrap thing. Frick off, Ocotillo. I can't do what I want. I don't know why you couldn't get up there. That was so stupid. It's a missed chance. I'm not gonna take that bullcrap then for the second half. Fine. Heading this way. Screw you. Couldn't do it. Let's be regular then. Since you couldn't go anywhere with it. Fine then. Heading this way. About to miss 7 because of that. So no, screw 7. Couldn't do it. Because the freaking shortcut wouldn't work. So thanks for a whole lot of hoopla at Ocotillo. Couldn't freaking take the shortcut away, quote. Thanks, dude. You make them. Yeah, you ain't glad it's over. Make that stop. What are you doing? Wild lap 6. What kind of crud was that? You know, I missed sub 8 because of that. Great. Yeah, great, 18. Freak off. Dumb shortcut at Ocotillo. I hate it when you can't freaking go anywhere. With nothing on it. No boost, no air. Yeah, 202. Good enough.